Good day, friends. Today I am going to read to you the 13th story from this book, Daily Reflections and Stories for Children, Book 2, on the theme of courtesy. But first, let's say a prayer together. O peerless Lord, be thou a shelter for this poor child, and a kind and forgiving master unto this erring and unhappy soul. O Lord, though we are but worthless plants, yet we belong to thy garden of roses. Those saplings without leaves and blossoms, yet we are a part of thine orchard. Nurture this plant, then, through the outpourings of the clouds of thy tender mercy, and quicken and refresh this sapling through the reviving breath of thy spiritual springtime. Suffer him to become heedful, discerning, and noble, and grant that he may attain eternal life and abide in thy kingdom forevermore. What a lovely prayer. Now let's read the story. It is called No Appointment. No Appointment. When Abdu'l-Baha traveled to the West, many people came every day to receive a share of his loving kindness and listen to his words of wisdom. When he was in London, many people wanted to meet Abdu'l-Baha privately, so it was decided that everyone should make an appointment to see him. One day, a woman arrived without an appointment. She longed to speak to Abdu'l-Baha. "Have you an appointment?" asked the person who met her in the hall. "Alas, no," she replied. "I am sorry, but he is occupied now with most important people and cannot be disturbed." The woman turned away, bitterly disappointed. She slowly walked down the hall. But before she had reached the foot of the stairway, she was overtaken by a breathless messenger from Abdu'l-Baha. "He wishes to see you. Come back. He has told me to bring you to him." Abdu'l-Baha's voice could be heard from the door of his audience room. "A heart has been hurt. Hasten, hasten, bring her to me." And now, let's read a writing on the theme of courtesy. We, verily, have chosen courtesy and made it the true mark of such as are nigh unto him. Courtesy is, in truth, a raiment which fitteth all men, whether young or old. Well is it with him that adorneth his temple therewith, and woe betide unto him who is deprived of this great bounty. Wow, that story really made me think, because often I'm like that woman, enthusiastic, but I didn't plan ahead. However, Abdu'l-Baha showed her courtesy and love despite the fact that she didn't have an appointment. Courtesy is when we treat people with kindness and respect. There are many ways in different cultures to be courteous, but some common ways in the culture I'm from are to say please and thank you, to open the door for people, to make sure we wait in line calmly and we don't push or shove. There are many ways to be courteous. In this story, unfortunately, Abdu'l-Baha's helper, who was managing the appointments, forgot his courtesy when he told the woman that Abdu'l-Baha was meeting with more important people than her. I am sure she felt hurt and sad that she couldn't see Abdu'l-Baha, and she felt humbled when she was told she wasn't important. Sometimes we do have to give bad news to people, but we can do so with courtesy, respectfully, and with love, instead of harshly. Let us think about how we can be courteous and practice courtesy this week. I am sure there are many ways. Some of the easiest, remembering to say please and thank you, and being patient when waiting for things. I look forward to seeing you all next week for a new story.